Welcome back to Rare Coins Shop, where every coin could be a hidden treasure. First, we're revealing coins that might be worth a fortune right under your nose. If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our hunt for rare and valuable finds. Let's dive in. We're diving into one of the most unique coins in American history, the 2000 United States presidential $1 coin. If you've ever wondered about the value of these coins or why they're so sought after, you're in for a treat. This coin, minted in the year 2000, is part of the presidential dollar coin series, which has captivated collectors for its rich history, impressive design, and surprising value. Stick with us until the end to discover just how much this seemingly simple coin could be worth today. To start, let's talk a bit about the presidential dollar coin series. This series was first introduced in 2007, but the 2000 presidential $1 coin is technically part of a different initiative from the U.S. Mint. While not part of the official presidential dollar series, this coin bears significance as it commemorates the bicentennial of George Washington's election as president, a milestone that is deeply embedded in American history. This specific coin was issued to mark the start of the presidential dollar coin series, even though the full program didn't roll out until a few years later. On the obverse of the 2000 presidential $1 coin, we find the portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. The design is striking and regal, capturing Washington in a way that conveys both his leadership and the importance of his role in the founding of the nation. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions, George Washington, In God We Trust, and the year of minting, 2000. On the reverse of the coin, we see a beautifully crafted image of the White House, a symbol of the power and legacy of the presidency. This representation of the White House is symbolic, signifying the office of the President of the United States. The reverse also features the inscription, United States of America, e pluribus unum, and the denomination of $1. The overall design is a tribute to the history and authority of the office, making it a fascinating coin for collectors to own. But why is this coin so interesting to collectors, and what makes it valuable? As with many coins, it all comes down to rarity and condition. The 2000 presidential $1 coin was produced in significant quantities, but like many coins, its value increases dramatically based on its condition. Coins that have been well preserved, free of scratches, dents, or discoloration, are considered to be in uncirculated or mint state condition, and these are the coins that truly draw the attention of collectors. If you have a coin in this pristine state, it's far more valuable than one that has been worn down by years of circulation. What makes the 2000 presidential $1 coin even more interesting are the potential minting errors that could add even more value. Minting errors are a fascinating aspect of coin collecting. They occur when something goes wrong during the coin's production process, creating a flaw or unique characteristic that makes the coin one of a kind. These errors are highly prized by collectors because they are rare and can dramatically increase the coin's worth. For example, one of the most common types of minting errors you might find on coins like the 2000 presidential $1 coin is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin is not properly aligned in the minting press, causing the design to be shifted. This results in a coin that has part of its design missing or misaligned. Off-center coins are often visually striking, and collectors value them for their uniqueness. If you come across a 2000 presidential dollar coin with this error, you may be sitting on a valuable piece of history. Another potential error to look out for is the double die error. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned during the production process, causing the design to appear twice or doubled on the coin. This error creates a distinct and noticeable effect on the coin's design, making it highly desirable among collectors. If you have a 2000 presidential $1 coin with a double die error, its value could be much higher than its face value, especially if the doubling is clear and prominent. Beyond minting errors, there's also the issue of mintage numbers. While the 2000 presidential $1 coin was produced in large quantities, certain years and variations of the presidential coins are rarer than others. For example, if you find a 2000 coin that has been preserved in uncirculated condition, or if you happen to find one with an unusual feature, it could be worth much more than you initially think. So, how much could a 2000p presidential $1 coin be worth in today's market? The value of the coin varies based on its condition, rarity, and any minting errors it may have. A well-preserved, uncirculated 2000p presidential dollar coin could sell for several dollars above face value, but it's the minting errors and rare variations that truly make this coin stand out. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, how much could this coin really be worth? If you happen to have a 2000p presidential $1 coin in perfect, uncirculated condition, or one with a rare minting error like a double die or off-center strike, you could be looking at a potential value of up to an incredible $55,000. That's $55,000 for just one coin. That's right, this seemingly humble presidential $1 coin could be worth a small fortune. It's amazing to think that a coin commemorating George Washington's legacy could have such hidden value. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and sometimes, the coins you least expect can become rare treasures. So, if you happen to come across a 2000p presidential $1 coin, take a closer look. It could be worth a lot more than just a dollar. Second rare coin, we have something truly special for you, a coin that pays homage to one of America's most important historical figures, the 6th President of the United States, John Quincy Adams. We're talking about the 2008p U.S. presidential gold $1 coin, which was part of the presidential dollar coin series, and let me tell you, this coin is worth much more than meets the eye. Stick around until the end of the video to discover just how much this piece of history is worth today. Now, before we get into the value, let's take a look at the historical significance of the 2008p presidential gold $1 coin. As you may know, the U.S. Mint began releasing these coins as part of a series in 2007, honoring each of the U.S. presidents. The 2008 coin commemorates the presidency of John Quincy Adams, who served from 1825 to 1829. Adams, the son of John Adams, the second president, was a remarkable figure in American history, known for his dedication to public service and his role in shaping early American foreign policy. What makes the 2008p presidential gold $1 coin stand out is not just its connection to a historical leader, but the way it encapsulates a rich period in American history. Adams played a key role in the formulation of the Monroe Doctrine, which outlined the U.S.'s position on European colonialism in the Americas. His presidency marked a time when the country was asserting itself on the global stage, and this coin is a tribute to that era. Now, let's get into the design of the coin. On the obverse, or front, side of the 2008p presidential gold $1 coin, you'll see a striking portrait of John Quincy Adams. This image is one of the most detailed renditions of the 6th president, capturing his dignified look and the gravity of his leadership. Surrounding his image, you'll find the inscriptions John Quincy Adams, In God We Trust, and the year of minting, 2008. The design is simple yet powerful, and it beautifully reflects the legacy of this iconic figure. Flipping the coin over, on the reverse side, you'll find the standard presidential dollar reverse design, a depiction of the Statue of Liberty, with the inscriptions United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and $1. This design is meant to symbolize the freedom and ideals that Adams and all U.S. presidents have stood for. The combination of historical significance and iconic imagery makes this coin a true work of art, showcasing not just one president, but the strength and unity of the entire nation. So, what makes this coin so valuable? Well, there are several factors that contribute to its worth. Firstly, the 2008p presidential gold $1 coin was minted in gold, which adds inherent value to the coin. Unlike some of the other presidential dollars that were minted in base metals, this coin's gold content immediately elevates its worth. It's a premium coin not just for its design but also because of the precious metal it's made of. Secondly, this coin was minted in relatively limited quantities. The U.S. Mint produced these presidential gold $1 coins in smaller numbers compared to regular circulating coins. As a result, it has become rarer and harder to find, especially in excellent condition. Coins that are harder to come by are always more attractive to collectors, and when they come in uncirculated or mint state condition, they can command a significantly higher price in the market. But what really sets this coin apart is the rarity of certain variations. While the 2008p P presidential gold $1 coin is special in its own right, there are certain features or errors that can make the coin even more valuable. One of the most sought-after features is the condition of the coin. If the coin is in perfect, mint state or proof-like condition, essentially showing no wear or damage whatsoever, it can fetch a premium price. Coins that have been well preserved in their original packaging or stored carefully tend to retain their value over time. Furthermore, minting errors can also play a significant role in a coin's value. For example, a double strike or off-center error would make this coin incredibly rare and highly collectible. These types of errors are often the most valuable because they are mistakes made during the minting process, resulting in a one-of-a-kind coin. If you happen to have a 2008 P presidential gold $1 coin with a minting error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Now, let's talk about the value. Coins like the 2008 P presidential gold $1 coin can vary greatly in price depending on their condition and any unique characteristics. But in excellent condition, with no signs of wear, and especially if the coin has any minting errors or is a low-mintage variant, its value could be extremely high. In fact, if you have one of these coins in top-tier condition, or with a rare error, you could expect to see a value of up to an incredible $133,000. Yes, you heard that right, $133,000 for a single 2008 P presidential gold $1 coin. So, the next time you come across a 2008 P presidential gold $1 coin, don't just pass it by. Take a closer look, and see if it has the potential to be one of those rare gems that could be worth far more than its face value. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and you never know when you'll come across a piece of history that could make you a small fortune. Third expensive coin, we're shining the spotlight on a truly remarkable coin that represents one of America's foundational leaders, the fourth President of the United States, James Madison. We're talking about the 2007 P U.S. presidential gold $1 coin, part of the exclusive presidential dollar coin series, which commemorates the nation's leaders. Stick with us until the end of this video to find out exactly how much this piece of history could be worth. Let's start with a little background on this coin. The 2007 P presidential gold $1 coin was part of the presidential dollar coin series, launched by the U.S. Mint to honor every U.S. president in the order they served. This coin, which specifically honors James Madison, was released in 2007, and it holds a special place in American coin history. Madison, known as the "Father of the Constitution" for his pivotal role in drafting the U.S. Constitution and the Bill of Rights, was a key figure in the formation of the United States government. He also served as the fourth president from 1809 to 1817, leading the nation during the War of 1812. A conflict that tested the very fabric of the young republic. But what makes this coin stand out? Aside from its historical significance, this coin is made of gold, making it far more valuable than your average circulating coin. The 2007 P presidential gold $1 coin is part of the limited series that was minted in gold rather than base metals. This immediately gives it an intrinsic value based on the gold content alone. On top of that, it's a piece of history, commemorating one of the most important figures in American politics. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of this coin. On the obverse, front, side, you'll find a stunning portrait of James Madison. The engraving is both detailed and lifelike, capturing the essence of Madison's determined and scholarly demeanor. The design was created by Joel Iskowitz, an artist who's responsible for many of the iconic images featured on U.S. coins. Surrounding the portrait, you'll see the inscriptions, James Madison, In God We Trust, and the year of minting, 2007. This powerful and simple design showcases Madison as the leader who shaped the Constitution and helped define the nation's early years. The reverse side of the coin carries a design that's used for all the presidential dollar coins, a depiction of the Statue of Liberty, along with the inscriptions, United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and $1. This reverse design symbolizes the freedom and democratic ideals that each of the U.S. presidents, including Madison, stood for. Together, these two sides make this coin a perfect blend of history, artistry, and symbolism. But let's move beyond the design and talk about what truly elevates the value of this coin: rarity. The 2007 presidential gold $1 coin wasn't produced in the same quantities as regular circulating coins. This, combined with the fact that it's made of gold, means it's significantly rarer than many other coins in circulation. Only a limited number of these coins were ever minted, and over the years, the number of well-preserved coins has dwindled. For coin collectors, the condition of a coin is critical. A mint state coin, one that is perfectly uncirculated with no wear or damage, will always be worth far more than one that has been used in everyday transactions. The 2007 presidential gold $1 coin in mint condition can command a premium price in the market. Coins that are well maintained, stored carefully, and preserved in proof-like conditions are always in demand and are likely to appreciate in value as time passes, but there's more to the story. There are error coins that occasionally pop up in the market, and they can fetch significantly higher prices. A misstrike, where the coin wasn't properly minted, or any design flaws could make a particular coin much more valuable to collectors. These types of mistakes or errors create unique, one-of-a-kind pieces that are highly coveted by collectors around the world. So, if you happen to have a 2007 presidential gold $1 coin with a minting error, you might be sitting on a rare treasure that could fetch even more than you think. So, how much could the 2007 presidential gold $1 coin be worth? Coins like this, in mint condition and with gold content, can be quite valuable on the market. While there's some fluctuation based on factors like condition and rarity, the coin's worth can be astonishing. If you have one of these coins in pristine condition or with a rare minting error, you could see it valued at up to an incredible $133,000. Yes, you heard that right, $133,000 for a 2007 presidential gold $1 coin. It's amazing how a small piece of history, especially one made from gold and with such significant ties to the history of the United States, can be worth so much. If you ever come across this particular coin, whether it's tucked away in a collection, an inheritance, or hidden in your coin jar, it's worth taking a closer look. If it's in good condition, it could turn out to be a valuable find that could net you $133,000. Coin collecting is not only about owning beautiful, historic pieces, it's also about discovering hidden gems that have value beyond their face. So, the next time you're going through your collection, or perhaps buying some coins at a local market, remember that the 2007 presidential gold $1 coin could be the golden ticket you've been searching for. Specially, we're going to explore the 2009 U.S. presidential gold $1 coin honoring the 12th President of the United States, Zachary Taylor. This particular coin is part of the prestigious Presidential Dollar Coin series, which celebrates the leadership of each U.S. president, and the 2009 Zachary Taylor coin stands out as one of the more valuable and collectible pieces in the series. Stick around because, by the end of this video, you'll discover exactly how much this coin could be worth today. Let's start with a little bit of background on this coin. The Presidential Dollar Coin series began in 2007 as a tribute to America's commanders-in-chief. Each coin features a unique portrait of a president on the obverse side, and the reverse side carries an image of the Statue of Liberty. The series ran from 2007 until 2016, with one coin released for each president in the order they served. The 2009 presidential gold $1 coin was released to commemorate Zachary Taylor, the 12th president, who served from 1849 until his untimely death in 1850. But what makes this coin even more special? First off, let's talk about the gold. Unlike the typical copper or nickel coins most of us are used to, the 2009 presidential gold $1 coin is made of gold, making it a premium collector's item. The combination of historical significance and precious metal content makes it not only a valuable piece of currency but also an investment-grade coin. Now, let's take a look at the design of the coin. On the obverse side, we find a stunning portrait of Zachary Taylor, which was created by artist Joel Iskowitz. The likeness of Taylor on the coin captures the rugged determination and leadership that he displayed during his career as a military leader and president. He was a hero of the Mexican-American War, and his presidency was short but marked by his commitment to preserving the Union during the early days of growing tensions over slavery. The design includes the inscriptions, "Zachary Taylor, in God We Trust," and the year 2009, which were added to honor his legacy. On the reverse side of the coin, as with all coins in the series, we find the iconic Statue of Liberty, representing the freedom and democracy that all U.S. presidents stand for. This common reverse design was used for all the coins in the presidential dollar coin series and serves as a constant reminder of the nation's values. What makes the 2009 presidential gold $1 coin particularly valuable, however, is its rarity. Gold coins are inherently more valuable than coins made from other metals due to the gold content itself, and because of the limited mintage of these coins, they are in demand among collectors. Many of the 2009 Zachary Taylor coins were sold directly by the U.S. Mint in special packaging, often targeted toward coin collectors and investors, which makes it a relatively rare find on the open market today. While the coin was initially minted as a regular release, it's the condition of the coin that really drives up its value. A pristine, uncirculated coin with no scratches, dents, or discoloration can be worth much more than a coin that's seen somewhere. The minting process can sometimes produce coins with slight imperfections, and for the seasoned collector, finding a perfect specimen can be a real treasure. There are also a few specific characteristics that can dramatically affect the value of this coin, including minting errors. Some coins may have been improperly struck or contain misaligned designs, creating rare variants that can increase their worth. Collectors are always on the lookout for these rare anomalies, which can fetch significant premiums, but, of course, the main question is, how much could the 2009 Zachary Taylor coin be worth? Considering the gold content, the limited mintage, and the condition of the coin, this coin is one of the highest valued in the presidential dollar coin series. For a mint state, uncirculated coin in excellent condition, you could be looking at a value that ranges quite dramatically. However, if you have a coin that's in truly exceptional condition, it could be worth as much as $135,000, yes, that's $135,000 for a single 2009 presidential gold $1 coin honoring President Zachary Taylor. It's amazing to think that a coin, which was once just a dollar, can hold so much value today. The combination of its gold composition, historical importance, and rarity makes it a coveted piece among coin collectors and investors alike. So, if you happen to have a 2009 presidential gold $1 coin in your collection, or if you come across one, take a moment to appreciate the history and value behind it. It could very well be worth a small fortune. Now, we're going to talk about the 2009 presidential gold $1 coin, which honors the 9th President of the United States, William Henry Harrison. This coin isn't just a piece of currency, it's a rare collectible that could be worth more than you think. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how much this remarkable coin could be worth today. Let's start with a bit of history about the presidential gold $1 coin series. This series was created to honor each U.S. president in the order they served, and it began in 2007. The coins were minted with a unique design for each president and were made of gold, making them a highly sought-after collector's item. These coins were issued in limited quantities each year, and the 2009 coin, which celebrates the presidency of William Henry Harrison, is one of the more fascinating ones in the series. Now, you might be wondering, who was William Henry Harrison, and why is he so important? Harrison was the 9th President of the United States, serving only 31 days in office. His presidency holds the record for being the shortest in U.S. history, as he passed away from an illness shortly after his inauguration in 1841. Despite his brief time in office, his legacy as a military leader during the War of 1812 and his fame as the hero of the Battle of Tippecanoe made him a respected figure in American history. Harrison's story is one of resilience and leadership, and the 2009 coin was designed to honor his contribution to the nation. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll find a portrait of William Henry Harrison. The likeness was designed by artist Joel Iskowitz, who carefully captured Harrison's facial features to ensure the coin was as historically accurate as possible. The design includes the inscriptions, "William Henry Harrison, In God We Trust," and the year 2009, commemorating both Harrison's presidency and the release of this special coin. On the reverse side, you'll see the familiar image of the Statue of Liberty, which appears on all coins in the presidential dollar coin series. This design, created by Gilroy Roberts, represents the enduring principles of freedom and democracy that the U.S. stands for. The Statue of Liberty serves as a powerful symbol of the nation's commitment to liberty and justice, values that have shaped America's path throughout history. Now that we've explored the coin's design and historical significance, let's dive into what really sets the 2009 presidential gold $1 coin apart. Its value. The presidential dollar coin series has always been popular with collectors, and the gold content of these coins makes them even more desirable. This coin is minted in 24-karat gold, which gives it intrinsic value just because of the precious metal it contains. But it's not just the gold that makes the coin valuable. The rarity of the 2009 coin plays a huge role in its worth. Because it was released as part of a limited mintage, there are only a certain number of these coins available. Over time, as collectors seek to complete their sets, the demand for coins like the 2009 has increased, driving up its price. In addition to its gold content and rarity, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in determining its value. Coins that are uncirculated, meaning they haven't been used in daily transactions, tend to command much higher prices than those that have visible wear or damage. The more pristine the coin is, the more it can fetch on the market. If you're lucky enough to find a mint-condition 2009 presidential gold $1 coin, then you may have a true treasure on your hands. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that are in exceptional condition, especially when they feature historical figures like William Henry Harrison. If you have a perfectly preserved coin that has been carefully stored away and well maintained, it could easily become a highlight of your collection. But here's the most exciting part: just how much is this coin worth today? Considering the gold content, the limited mintage, and its historical significance, this coin can be worth quite a bit. For a pristine, uncirculated example of the 2009 presidential gold $1 coin, you could be looking at a value that goes up to an impressive $135,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $135,000 for a single coin. That's the power of history, rarity, and precious metal coming together in one stunning piece of currency. If you happen to have a 2009 presidential gold $1 coin in your collection, or if you come across one in your coin hunting adventures, make sure to check its condition carefully. It could be worth a small fortune. With the short-lived presidency of William Henry Harrison and the unique gold composition of the coin, it's no surprise that collectors and investors alike are eager to get their hands on these limited edition treasures. Last unique coin, we're talking about the United States of America $1 coin from 1979. This coin, part of a pivotal moment in U.S. currency history, could be worth a lot more than you think. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll discover just how much this $1,979 coin is worth today. Now, let's rewind a bit and set the stage. The 1979 $1 coin was part of the United States' efforts to phase out paper dollars in favor of a more durable, coin-based alternative. But this wasn't just any ordinary coin. The design, the materials, and the history all make it a special piece of American currency. This time, the U.S. Mint released the Susan B. Anthony dollar coin in an attempt to make the dollar more practical and cost-effective. This coin, unlike its predecessors, was made of a cupronickel alloy, which was a change from the traditional silver that had been used in earlier coins. The Susan B. Anthony coin was chosen to represent a prominent women's rights activist, honoring her work in fighting for women's suffrage in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Susan B. Anthony's legacy as a trailblazer for gender equality in America made her a fitting choice for the dollar coin. But, despite its historical significance, the Susan B. Anthony dollar was not an instant hit. It was somewhat controversial at the time due to its size and design, which made it easily confused with the quarter. In fact, many people thought the coin was a quarter at first glance because of its similar size and color. This led to relatively low demand for the coin and, in turn, affected how much it was circulated. The 1979 $1 coin in particular stands out because it was the first year of release for the Susan B. Anthony design. The coin features a striking portrait of Susan B. Anthony on the obverse, or front side, of the coin, which was designed by artist Frank Gasparo. In her portrait, Anthony is shown facing left, with a determined and stoic expression. Her name, Susan B. Anthony, is engraved around the edge of the coin, along with the year, 1979, and the inscription, Liberty. On the reverse side, the coin features a design by Frank Gasparo again, depicting an eagle landing on the moon while holding an olive branch in its talons. This design was meant to symbolize both the American spirit of exploration and the milestone achievement of the Apollo 11 moon landing, which had occurred just a decade earlier. In 1969. In terms of coin composition, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar was made of an alloy called copper-nickel, which is a blend of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. The coin's diameter measures 26.5 millimeters, and it has a reeded edge. While the material and design were standard for coins at the time, the $1,979 coin holds special significance because it was the beginning of the Susan B. Anthony series, which ran until 1981. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part of the coin world, value. While the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar coin was produced in large quantities, it is important to note that certain factors can drive its value up significantly. The most important of these factors is rarity. While most of the coins were minted in relatively high numbers, the 1979 P, 1979 D, and 1979 S coins are sought after in varying levels of condition, with particular attention paid to high-grade coins that are in mint condition. Of particular interest to collectors are the 1979 P coins that were mistakenly minted without the S mint mark. These coins are often referred to as the no mint mark 1979 coins, and they're significantly rarer than the ones that carry the mint mark. If you're lucky enough to have one of these coins, it could be worth substantially more than the typical $1,979 coin. Coins that are graded MS 65 or higher are considered highly valuable due to their immaculate condition. A coin in perfect condition will have sharp details and no visible marks, while those with even the slightest imperfections can drop in value. Coins with exceptional eye appeal or special minting errors also tend to fetch higher prices, but how much are these coins worth? You might be wondering how much a 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar coin can fetch today. In general, a standard 1979 coin in circulated condition might only be worth a few dollars over its face value. However, uncirculated coins or those in mint condition could bring in hundreds to thousands of dollars. But for exceptionally rare variants, like the no mint mark version, or those that have unique errors in the minting process, you can see values skyrocket, and here comes the most exciting part. A pristine, high-grade 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar coin, especially if it is the no mint mark variety, can be worth as much as $100,000. That's right, $100,000. Imagine that, what seemed like just a simple, everyday dollar coin could turn into a valuable treasure if it's in the right condition. If you're a collector or just someone who enjoys finding hidden gems, make sure to check your collection carefully for any 1979 Susan B. Anthony coins, particularly those with errors or high grades. You could be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on all the latest coin discoveries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our future content. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting.